One cue that I give far less now than I ever used to is the chest up cue. And that is because I'm seeing far more people than ever almost locked into thoracic extension. Most of this is because they are pushed so far into anterior pelvic tilt to stay in balance, they're having to extend to stay upright. And recognising this, I'm actually spending a lot more time addressing the anterior pelvic tilt to bring them out of extension and back into being neutral. But what's the problem with being in so much thoracic extension, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you. As we start extending more through our thoracic spine, push our chest up, we actually shut down a huge part of our capacity to breathe into our lungs. All the tissue on the back has been compressed. Now, when I breathe, all I'm doing is moving my rib cage up and down that way. Secondly, now down here, my stomach is actually so drawn tight, it can't expand out like it needs to. Whereas, boom, when I'm dropped into here, like I should be in neutral, and I breathe in, I now get expansion 360 through my back, through my chest, and through my abdomen. So that is a little look at the breathing mechanics and how that is impacted. Now this is how it affects the shoulder blades themselves. So your rib cage at the back is actually sort of like a domed shape. Your scapula is also like a dome shape. So what you have is the back of your ribs and your scapula, and they sit one on top of the other like this. And as you can see, if I extend my back all the way, now my scapula don't sit on the back right. One with this rather crude hand thing going on, you can see how you can start creating winging scapula there. But also, that then blocks how the scapula are able to move around because they actually want to glide around the back. They don't want to be trying to clunk their way through. Basically, for your shoulder blades and your scapula to move correctly, you need to be in neutral for them to glide around like they're supposed to. I do believe one of the reasons why we're a lot more extended now through our thoracic spine than we used to be, most likely due to things like spending a lot more time sat down, so that when you stand up, you're being pulled into anterior pelvic tilt. You have to extend in order to stay upright. If you didn't and you stayed neutral, you'd actually feel like you were falling forward all the time. However, ultimately, it just means that I don't keep chest up as much now. I hope this helped. And if it did, drop me a follow for more videos like this.